This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is brought to you by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
9-7 our score after one quarter of play here in Cadillac High School as the Vikings and the Bay City Central Wolves taking on each other here in non-conference girls basketball action. Jay Simon alongside Kevin Gregory. Our thanks to Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services, as well as High Point Cadillac GMC, Cadillac Tire, and Pizza Plus, which there is some of that left over that's tantalizing aroma.
I'm staring at Coke down right now.
Table.
It's unopened. I'm about to hand my business.
There you go. Just underway here in the second quarter. We're going to get a foul on the Vikings. And it will send the sophomore Isabel Baranski to the line. The Vikings jumped out to a 9-4 lead in that first quarter thanks to 6 points from Kylie Christensen. But Baranski with a three-point play with 4 seconds remaining trimmed it to 2, and she's now at the line with an opportunity to tie it up for the Wolves. Some good-looking free throws from the sophomore. 2 sophomores on the roster for these Wolves, Skylar Coberly and Baranski, and they have both. Coberly started, and Baranski has seen significant minutes here in the end of the first quarter, start of the second. Little driving baseline, cut off nicely by Jonay Evans, and here come the Wolves. Tied at 9, 7.5 to go here in the second. Baranski thought about the three. Kevin sorely disappointed that she didn't pull the trigger. Baranski visited the ESPN, the Ocho kids on the sideline. It comes back into play.
She's got that three-point play and 2 free throws. You get a wide open look. You got up. There it is.
There it is.
Heat
just
check.
Short. That's a good heat check. Christensen giving her plenty of space, and she chases down the rebound. Hope Emmington up to Little. Inside Christensen against the double team. Kick out to Little for 3. And the rebound pulled down by Kowalski. Nice look up ahead for Evans, and Evans is hammered by Little, and she will go to the line for a couple.
No free chili up in Cadillac tonight, says Alexi Little. That's a physical foul.
Got the ball up top, but probably got a lot of arm and body as well. But you got to stop the layup.
Jonay Evans got them purple shoes matching the outfit, looking good. I made a joke about it earlier, Jay, but purple, that is a sweet uniform color.
It is.
I'm not going to lie, it's sweet.
It is, and it's rare. You don't see it a whole lot anymore. Can you name a Northern Michigan school that wears purple?
No.
I can't right now. I'm sure there is, but I can't think of one. There's nobody in the Highland. There's nobody in the Big North. Evans front iron's the second, but Baranski with the rebound and the putback. And Isabel Baranski having herself a nice little game. 7 points already as the Wolves take a 2-point lead.
Is she on a personal 7-point run right now?
I believe she is, yes. Johns for 3, and Baranski with the rebound. Avoids one Emmington, but can't avoid the other as Hannah Emmington takes away the pass. Nice look across the lane for Polis, who lays it up and in.
Nice jump stop, collect yourself, and go up strong. A lot of people try and take that on the run, Jay, and go up one hand. That's a good jump stop by Polis.
Callie Polis, the first non-6-footer to score for the Vikings. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Baranski against Johns. Tries the baseline, cut off. And the loose ball ends up in the hands of Polis. Defended by Aki. Polis puts it up and in.
Must have heard me on the last layup. Another beautiful jump shot, finishing with the left hand. I was a little nervous. Ackley was the one defending there. She had a couple hard fouls earlier in the game. Didn't know what we were going to get there on that break.
Tough shot attempt there by Emily Anthony. And it's going to go off the Vikings. Anthony trying to split the double team. And the Wolves will inbound. Anthony's rocking in purple shoes too. Why don't you compare those Nikes for pickleball?
I like those, yeah.
Baranski baseline, trying to find Ackley and taken away. 13-11 Vikings, 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. Hope Emmington working against this zone defense of the Wolves. Right now, I was going to say they're only using Barry on Christensen, but it's not entirely true. Ackley coming down and checking her as well. They're using all three on the baseline basically to find her.
Sometimes it's hard when a team's going 2-3 on you to generate enough movement around the outside and enough cutters to open up passing lanes and stuff. So it's one thing Cadillac's going to have to do here.
That's a great look down low, and Christensen finishes it off.
Or just tell me to shut up and throw a lob pass down to Christensen. Nicely done.
It wasn't even a lob pass. That was on a line, but put in a spot where Christensen was the only one who could get it. And there's a near steal by Hannah Emmington. The Emmington sisters are, and I mean this word lovingly, pesky. So pesky.
Well, it makes it tough, and they've made it tough on opposing ball handlers all year long.
Baranski gets into the lane. Nice little look for Barry against Christensen. Forces the tough shot. Johns with the rebound. It's a 4-point Viking lead, 6-0 run by the Vikings. Polis will back it out. Top side for Hope Emmington. Here's Hannah Emmington. And there's Baranski with another steal. She's chased by two Emmingtons, and one of them knocks it away. That's like your worst nightmare, man. It's
your chances of getting a shot up are very, very small when you got both of them coming in on you.
Baranski's best chance there was when Hope Emmington fell down and before Hannah got ahead of steam. But I think she got clipped a little by Hope and really couldn't get going. As the Wolves throw it away, so it'll go back to the Vikings. 15-11, inside 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Remember, stick around. The halftime show is something you do not want to miss as we put two kids under extreme pressure.
We told them with about 3 minutes left in the second. Come on up. We'll see how see how attentive they were.
See if they're paying attention. Christensen again with a nice move. And all that Brittany Barry can do is put her hands up and hope that Christensen misses that puppy. She's got such deep position on the block. And now we're going to get another offensive foul on the Wolves. On a moving screen, I assume, and I think they're going to get this one on Barry. It's Barry's second. It's the fifth on the Wolves. Three and a half remaining here in the second quarter. Hope Emmington working against Stephanie Reed, who's checked into the game, the other senior on this roster for the Wolves. Coach Thunberg willing to go deep, as I think he's played at least 9 kids in this game, which is exactly how many the Vikings have dressed. Little looking for Christensen. Barry steps in the way, but they're going to say she grabbed her from behind. A little foul from the back end there. And Brittany Barry will pick up her third and likely need to have a seat. Hope Emmington being harassed. Johns snagging that pass and then nearly taken away from behind. Loose ball, and I think that's going to go off Evans. No, they're going to say it went off of Christensen. Christensen looking as if to say, wait a minute, that went off Evans, but the official mildly disagrees, and so it'll be Wolves basketball. 2:55 to go. As that's going to go out of bounds off the Vikings, and it'll be Wolves basketball. (17-11), Vikings with the lead. And they are on an 8-0 6-0 run since the Wolves took the lead earlier at 11-9. Here's a three from Hope Emmington, who knocks it down.
There it is.
Well, since the personal 4-point run by Isabel Baranski early in this quarter, the Vikings have held the Wolves scoreless. 2:10 to go here in the first half. Evans to Ackley, playing with those 2 fouls. Ackley on the wing, defended by Christensen. Stephanie Reed. Over to Kowalski. Nice look on the interior for Ackley. Can't finish, and Johns will pull down the rebound.
Finally got an open look down low away from Christensen and unable to finish. Tough break.
Nice look across the lane. Johns to Christensen, who rips the ball away, and we're going to get a jump ball underneath. I was going to say there's probably at least 3 sets of Wolves' hands on that ball, and yet Christensen still took it away.
Would you say like a pack of them?
No, I wouldn't, because that's just a corny joke. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Johns, 3-ball, good.
You give me 4 seconds, you got to pull the trigger on that, right?
Michaela Johns has 6, and it's a 23-11 Viking lead. Minute 15 to go here in the first half as the Cadillac Crazies try to convince the Wolves that with over a minute to go, it's less than 5 seconds to go. Bay City Central, to their credit, not falling for it. Wolves will reset. This is Willett, topside, down to Kowalski. Swung around. Willett will take the 3. Off the high glass, but doesn't catch the rim, and Christensen with the rebound. Well, I know how much you like off the high glass.
Off the high glass and in, George Blaha.
40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Hannah Emmington, kick out for Little. A little crossover. Yeah, we're going to get a foul on Alyssa Kowalski. And I feel kind of bad because she took the brunt of that one. Got her for the reach in. And then Little gave her the little
Listen,
Ackley hip check.
That's what happens, John McMahon. You reach in on
That's
me, you're going to get a shoulder sandwich, and I'm going to free throw line. That's how it works.
Thank you.
Get a shoulder sandwich.
Thank you. Johnny Mack reach around. Little makes the front end of the 1-and-1.
Is that a 15-0 run right now?
We are on a 15-0 run for the Vikings, yes. Little drains the second.
I didn't jinx it. I'm good. We're clear.
It is a little dangerous. 30 seconds remaining in this one in the first half. Long 3 knocked down. Alyssa Kowalski left alone on the right wing. And just like that, you did sort of jinx it as the Wolves end the drought.
Make a case either way. I'm going to say I didn't.
25-14 Cadillac. 12 seconds to go. Little baseline jumper, in and out. Christensen, the rebound and putback is good. Looking for the foul. The problem is Kylie Christensen doesn't get moved much. Heave at the buzzer by Willett is off the mark. And that will do it for the first half of play. 27-14, the Cadillac Vikings take control in that second quarter, and they lead it after one half of play. I want to thank High Point Cadillac GMC, Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and our title sponsor, Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services, for their support of this broadcast. The Cadillac Vikings, 27-14 over the Bay City Central Wolves. Halftime coming up.
Oh, snap.
You don't want to miss this. Back in a moment.